In today's video, we are showcasing a remarkable and stunning home in the Devonshire Country Estates in Northridge, California. This home has 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, over 4,000 square feet of living space on an almost 18,000 square foot lot, and we can't wait to bring it to you. All right, guys, super excited to bring this home tour to you guys. Again, we're located in the Devonshire Country Estates in Northridge, California. The home behind me, 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 4,076 square feet of living space on a 17,819 square foot lot. And it's on a cul-de-sac, so can't beat that. All right, this house totally remodeled, single story, so much to offer to you guys. So can't wait to show it to you guys. And make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video, because I'm going to go into detail on why you really need to have the right representation when it comes to buying a house. And let's turn around and start this home tour. We're in Northridge, California, to be exact. So we are south of Lassen Street, right off Tampa Avenue, again, here in Northridge, California. Now, what makes the Devonshire Highlands community so exclusive, I wouldn't say exclusive, but I say so desirable and coveted, is almost nobody ever moves from here, right? So once you actually move into this community, people die here. They never sell, just because you're looking at large houses, single-story homes, beautifully manicured front yards. You're looking at very large lots. So it's just that all of that together and combined creates a neighborhood that's very close-knit. And so people just really want to get into this. Plus, you throw in the fact that you have award-winning schools. This makes a highly coveted neighborhood. All right, so facing the front of the home, again, we're on a cul-de-sac. Give you a little bit of perspective on what it looks like when you pull into this cul-de-sac. Single-story home that's very desirable today. And so, especially since you have a house that's 6 bedrooms, 5 baths, so perfect for multi-generational living. So you see your spots right here. This is right here, your first spot for your RV parking, boat, toys. And then, of course, you got your 2-car garage. And then over on the left side over here, you have another driveway to put any other toys, recreational vehicles here on the side. And space enough. Also, some of it is gated. Probably couldn't fit a whole RV back there, but you could definitely put some toys there behind the gate. So wanted to show you that. And then look at the lush landscaping in front as you walk up over here to the front door, which is a double door entry. All right, guys, so now that we're inside, we've just made it through the double doors, and immediately you're gravitated to your living room. So one thing I want to point out here is, look at the original wood flooring right here. They refinished this, just absolutely gorgeous. You just can't simply find this anywhere anymore. So if you're looking at a house that was originally built in the 50s like this one was built in 1957. So if you have a house that was built in the 50s and 60s and they took care of it, because a lot of times people put carpeted or other types of flooring on top of the original wood flooring, and that actually preserved it over the years. So again, here in the living room right here, a pretty large space to be able to entertain friends and family. And then notice right here, you have the wonderful fireplace. It's gas. You can also use it as a wood burning. They have the slight stone surround right around it. And then this is a good place for you to be able to put your TV. I could also see people over here, depending on how they want to set it up. Let's say you want to have a 70 or an 80-inch TV, something of that variety in this space. You could also have it on the walls as well. All right, so, and then right here, and then you'll notice this room right off the living room, right? And this is a great room. I think it's perfect to kind of make it like as an extra game room area, an extension of your living room for sure. Notice the modern light fixture with the wood ceiling on top and your skylight. So you get a good view of that, and a ceiling fan. And then that takes you right to this room right here. This is probably one of the smallest bedrooms. But you know what's great about this is that, you could use it as a yoga room, an office, and because you got 6 bedrooms, there's a lot of different ways you can configure everything depending on how you want to do it. But notice how large the sliders are, and you're going to notice this throughout. It's just the amount of windows and natural light coming through into this home. All right, so that's your living room, and then your living room takes you right over to your formal dining area. Now I'm going to step back a little bit over here to show you a couple things off your formal dining area. Now you probably already noticed the first thing right here, you have your pitched wood ceiling right there. And then to the left of it, you have another fireplace. So we already saw the fireplace in the living room. And now here's your fireplace right here as part of your dining room. And again, you have this beautiful light fixture here, right, that encapsulates the vibe that they're going for right here. Because again, here's another angle to be able to see the pitched wood ceiling. And so you don't want something too modern, ultra modern here, but you want something that's really classy and classic that goes perfectly with your pitched wood ceiling. And then you'll notice over there, right in front of us, like this room actually opens up into your kitchen. So it's one big, large space to really be entertaining in. And then right off the dining room, makes sense that you would have a half bathroom right here. And so this is the half bathroom for your friends and family and guests to be able to use when you're using this space. All right, so speaking of the aforementioned kitchen, let's go over to the kitchen. So due to the shape of this large center island, you're able to put seats all over. You could put seats here, depending on how you want to do it. I'm guessing most people would probably want to have some seats over here also. But I like one of the things that they did is that look at all the cabinetry that you have as part of this center island. So they got the beautiful quartz piece on top. And then over here, again, you can see all the cabinetry. You have your stainless steel sink basin. And then you have your stainless steel dishwasher, your beverage refrigerator, which is made by Viking. And speaking of Viking, you have your 6-burner gas cooktop from Viking right here. So if you're a chef, then you're definitely going to love this kitchen. It's definitely designed for you. So speaking of design, I like how they have the herringbone backsplash right here, the tile backsplash. So it goes nicely. So it's nice that they didn't do anything too strong, but at the same time, you got a nice contrast from your white quartz countertop. And then you have another stainless steel sink basin right here. This is a double sink basin. And then notice all the underlighting of the cabinets as well. And of course, over your island, you have your modern hanging light fixtures. So you look at all the cabinetry space that you have, and then for all of your dishes right here, for all your china, look at all the cabinetry that you have right here. So plenty of cabinetry and space to hold your dishes, pots, pans, knickknacks, whatever the case may be. And again, as you can see as we pan around, this is just one big, large space. And then you may be thinking, well, Scott, where's the pantry? Well, the pantry is right here. All right, so you have a nice, large walk-in pantry, but maybe this is not enough for you, right? Maybe you actually need more than that, depending on what you need or if you have a family. So come over here, and now you have a second pantry. So that should be able to be sufficient for you for all of your pantry needs. Hey guys, Scott Himelstein with the Scott Himelstein Group. Been doing this for 20 years here in Southern California, helping buyers, sellers, and investors like yourselves. Love to hear in the comments below what you think about this home tour so far. Hey, if you're looking to buy here in Southern California, make sure you reach out to us for the 5 things that you need to know right now about buying a home in Southern California, the 5 questions that you must ask your real estate agent. Hey, if you're looking to sell a home, ask us about our 21-page seller guide. It's our seller playbook that really goes into detail about what you need to know about selling a home here in Southern California. All right, let's get back to the home tour. So as we're standing here in the kitchen, wanted to show you this. So you have French doors leading to the backyard, and we'll go outside towards the end, but there's multiple access points to the backyard. And then one thing before I would be remiss is just a reminder that you have the Sub-Zero refrigerator in here. We showed you all the stainless steel appliances, but you do have a built-in Sub-Zero refrigerator. All right, so we are on the east wing of the house right here. So this is one bedroom on this side, right? And it's a pretty good sized bedroom. Notice the laminate flooring, which is obviously brand new, the larger size baseboard moldings. And then you come over here, and this bedroom has its own bathroom attached. So it has a beautiful shower enclosure with a sitting bench and a rain shower head and hand sprayer. All right, so that's really nice. So you can have that as your guest bedroom. And then I'm going to show you this over here. So be two things. One, you got your laundry room. Got to have that so it's not in the garage. You got plenty of cabinetry, and you got space for your washer and dryer. All right, so we're going to step into this room over here, right? So this room is perfect. So especially if, essentially it's a granny flat, it's a separate guest quarter. You can have it kind of seal it off if you wanted to, but you got access to the entire house, as well as that you have a separate entrance from the backyard. Now, what's great about this is we'll walk over to it, is that here you have a sink, and you have space. Let's say you wanted to put in like a small refrigerator in here, maybe add a microwave. So now you've got a separate guest quarter. This is great. Maybe you have a teenager in the house. Maybe you want to have an in-law live with you, because it has its own closet, of course. And then you also, as we'll kind of pan around here, that you also have your own bathroom, right? So has a nice porch countertop, beautiful tile flooring, and then you have your shower in tub, right? So this is perfect for a lot of people. So for people that are looking for something like that, this is going to work definitely, because it's such a large space. And so it's enough room to kind of actually put a bed in there if you wanted to, and still kind of have a little bit of living space as well. So really nice setup. All right, so then I want to take you, after coming into this room, I want to show you something really cool. All right, so this is the garage. A garage, right? So they have some of the materials here in the garage. And then a couple things. So this garage opens into the backyard. So if you needed to take a vehicle out in the back and kind of work on it, or you just wanted to have access from the backyard into the garage without going through the door, you needed to carry something large, there you have it, right? But that's not what I wanted to show you. So check this out, right? So here's another access from the garage into the backyard, but look at this. So we're going to go up these stairs, right? And again, we're in the garage, and then look how they finished this area on top. Really well done, right? So this is your quintessential man cave over here, okay? And got the vaulted ceilings. It's completely finished. You have your LED lighting, so it's really nice. You can put a pool table. You can put another TV up here, depending on what you want to, how you want to set it up, right? But just kind of a nice area, kind of get away from everybody else in the house, right? And you could make it a bedroom, I guess, if you really wanted to. So you're probably asking yourself, wow, well, if that's above the garage, it's going to get really hot. You are 100% right. So what they did is they put in a split system just for this room above the garage. So let me know in the comments below if this is something that you would like to have at your house. I thought this was really well done on their part. And then just having the windows here, as well as the door with a really small balcony, kind of really adds a nice touch overall to it. All right, let's go back downstairs, and we'll go back and show you the rest of the house. So reminder this home is 6 bedrooms, 5 baths, and it's over 4,000 square feet of living space. And we've only seen one side of the house so far. So all this should look familiar as we're walking back through. We're gonna see the kitchen again. And now we're gonna go left instead of right. And we're gonna go right by the front entry. And then over here, you're gonna see this room. And this is the room that we showed you initially right off the living room. So just wanted to give you another perspective from it. So because it has the French doors over here leading out to it, most people are, like I said, we're probably going to be using it as an office or a yoga room or a gym, just because of the lack of privacy on that side of it. But still a really great space. You could use it as a playroom if you wanted to, if you have young kids. So here's another bedroom right here. This bedroom faces the front of the house. Right here, you got your mirrored closet doors. And so I like how they're able to kind of keep a lot of the feel from the 1950s, but also make it feel modern here in 2024. This is your middle bedroom on this side of the house. So yes, once again, you do have your mirrored closet doors. You have plenty of windows allowing the light to come in. All right, so let's go over here, and then I'm going to show you your hallway bathroom. So you have your dual sink vanity right here, and then turning around, you have your shower in tub, right? And then coming in here, now we've made it into the primary suite. So immediately when you walk in, this is your first walk-in closet right there. And then you have another one right adjacent to it. Now we've made it into our actual primary suite. So plenty of space for a large bed, and you have a sitting area, and you have 2 entry points into your backyard, right? So you have one into the side yard, this beautiful French door, and then also you have this slider as well into your backyard, right? So that's really nice. Here they have the brand new high-end laminate flooring here in this room. And then of course you have your attached right here, oversized primary bathroom. So look at this. So you have 2 different vanities here, right? So, which most of the time you'll see, usually each one has 1 sink, but this one has 2 sinks. And then the one over here, right across from it, also has 2 sinks. So I like that. And then check out the shower here, right? So you have 2 rain shower heads, and then you have 2 hand sprayers. Absolutely love it. And then of course made sense, if you're gonna have 2 hand sprayers and 2 shower heads, then you have to have 2 sitting benches. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this shower. Obviously you have the higher end tile down here on the floor, and then you have your separate soaking tub with a view right outside. All right, so a lot of natural light. Now, I think most people are probably going to put some type of window treatment on that to not have people looking at them from the outside in, but it's nice to know that you can have natural light coming in for that. So let us know what you think of this primary bathroom. It's just absolutely huge, right? And this is a shower that can literally fit easily a family of 6. All right, so now that we've seen the entire interior of the home, let's make our way over to the backyard. So again, this house is just in one of those neighborhoods where people don't move, like we were talking about before. And so as a result, you don't have a lot of homes hitting the market, and especially to have a house like this that's been fully renovated. All right, so we're going to exit into the backyard right now. Okay, now we are standing in the backyard. You have this brand new covered patio, and continuing the theme like we saw inside, look at all the wood going across, right? This is absolutely beautiful. And then I'll show you from the other side. So this will keep the sun away from you, but essentially it's almost like an extension of your living space, being able to have a spot like this in your backyard right next to your access point, which is probably your biggest access point into the backyard. So this is a nice entertaining area under your covered patio. All right, so moving over here, right? So, again, we're on a lot that's 17,819 square feet. So you can see how large this is over here. And then coming over here, look at this. You got your beautiful pool that's been recently resurfaced. So this looks really nice. So, especially if you want a pool, you want to entertain, especially the hot summer days here in the San Fernando Valley, people are really going to like that. And then I like how they're able to put some artificial grass and intertwine that in amongst the concrete right here to kind of give it that extra touch. All right, and then over here, you have your built-in barbecue right there, and then kind of get low right here so you can see it. You got your nice beverage refrigerator right there. So fantastic. Again, this is an entertainer's backyard. You have your barbecue island, you have your large swimming pool, and then of course you got your really large shade tree, you got your grassy area, and you got your covered patio attached to the house, and then you got a separate covered patio over here, which is probably where you're going to be inserting your pool furniture right here, right along the pool decking. So let us know in the comments below. But I did want to show you one other thing that's pretty cool about this. And yeah, I've actually sold a couple houses that have had these here in Southern California. So obviously it's not very common, but people have installed them over the years. And so you might be asking yourself, Scott, what is that? So this, if you can believe it or not, this is a bomb shelter. Check this out. You got the staircase that leads down there. So somebody put in a full bomb shelter. See if you can get a better view of it right over there. So there you have it. So let me know what you think of the bomb shelter in your backyard. All right, so that sums up the backyard, and then I'll take you along the side yard just because I want to show you something really quick. But this is a really cool backyard, and I think a lot of people are really going to be able to take advantage. So, look, like if you're looking for a house that has 17,000 square foot plus lot on a cul-de-sac, there are not a lot of them for sale right now. So I like how you have this walkway over here. And again, you were just walking by the primary suite from the outside. And then you have this whole side. So one thing I wanted to show you over here is that you have your own separate patio right off the primary bedroom. Maybe you want to sip your coffee in the morning off your own private patio as opposed to the other patio on the other side, but just a nice space. Notice a tankless water heater over here. And so just wanted to kind of show you this little spot over here, and you can see all the trees that they are young right now, but eventually they will all be growing in to give you even more privacy. All right, now that we've seen and featured the entire backyard, let's go inside and finish this home tour. All right, guys, let us know what you think of this home tour. Again, this home, 6 bedrooms, 5 baths, over 4,000 square feet of living space on an almost 18,000 square foot lot. So this home has so much to offer. Single story on a cul-de-sac in a great neighborhood. So just wanted to talk to you guys again right now. If you're looking to buy a home here in Southern California, reach out to us because there's so many resources and there's a lot of confusion right now in the marketplace when it comes to buying a home. So it's really important that you work with an agent that really knows what they're doing. So obviously when it comes to the market right now, you really have to have an agent that's being able to help you navigate the entire process from beginning to end. And that really comes down to really sitting down our clients a lot of times. We're at the very beginning of the process and kind of helping them walk through, usually on a Zoom call, to kind of what it takes to get your offer accepted and to also be educated in this crazy market. So when you as a buyer go out there to look at a house or to write an offer, you're not shell-shocked on what it takes to get your offer accepted, as well as actually what's in the contract and what your obligations are as the buyer and what your rights are as the buyer, right? Because, most people don't buy and sell houses every single day. So there's a lot of confusion in the contracts, especially now that some of the contracts have changed recently. So I think that if you're a buyer right now, regardless of who you decide to go with, make sure you sit down with your agent and actually make sure they kind of explain the whole process from beginning to end for you. Because at the end of the day, like everything else, the more knowledge you have, the better informed decision you are going to make. And obviously this is going to be one of the most important decisions you are going to make financially. So you want to make the right decision. All right, so hey, again, if you are a buyer, reach out to us to make sure that you can find out the 5 questions you must ask your agent right now when it comes to buying a home in Southern California. And again, if you're looking to sell a home and you want to know what upgrades to do before you put your house on the market, if any, then you should reach out to us. Also, this is where our seller playbook really comes into play. So hope you enjoyed today's home tour. If you like it, make sure you like, comment, and share it, please. And I'm Scott Himelstein with the Scott Himelstein Group, and we hope to see you on the next home tour.